Alright, fourth graders, last week you created a minion or a parody of American Gothic. Now this week what you're going to be doing is adding color with colored pencil. First you need to Sharpie, so if you haven't Sharpied you need to go back and do that. After you've gone over the Sharpie, come back and erase any pencil lines that you maybe missed from sketching. That happens a lot when you're drawing loose light lines. So I'm just going to come back so that I have really good craftsmanship and my colored pencil color won't get wrecked by any kind of little pencil lines in the background. The next thing that you need to do is you need to think about how you're going to add value with colored pencil, and you can do that two ways. One way is by adding pressure and layering. The second way is by layering two separate colors. So this is a little color test. Okay, a way I can test out my colors and my skill. So I'm going to start by putting my name, Miss G, and it says Art Hour. Okay, that means your class code. Okay, so put your class code there. At your table you have a box of colored pencils to share with your table. You need to choose one to do a color test with. So I need to go dark to light. Like I said, you can do this by pressing a little bit harder with the colored pencil, keeping in mind that if you press too hard you're going to break the lead, or by layering. Okay? So what I do is I usually work from both ends, where I work a little bit dark and a little bit light. What's trickiest is to get those medium tones in there. Okay, not the super dark or the super light, but how do you work in the medium color? Okay, I have to come back and work over it by adding in that color, layering up the colored pencil. So here's my first value scale. By layering and adding pressure. Ooh, I also just changed how I was coloring. All of a sudden here I started doing little circles. You might change the shape that you're coloring or the way that you're coloring. I started coloring in little tiny circles instead of lines so that I can blend. Okay, the next way is by blending two colors. So my number one color is going to be this light orange. My second color is going to be this kind of dark pink red. Okay, I'm going to start with my first color, and it's going to be kind of dark. And I'm going to go through the value: dark, medium, and light, because I need to blend. And then I'm going to try that with this color, starting with dark, medium, and work into the light. Okay, now in the middle, these two colors are going to cross. They're going to intersect. So I'm going to have that kind of almost hot pink and my orange start to blend. And that's another way that you can create a darker value, is by kind of almost mixing colors just like you would with paint. But instead of stirring the colors together, you need to mix by layering them. When this color test is finished, okay, they have been filled in, and you feel confident in your ability to make dark, medium, and light tones with a colored pencil, then you're ready to come over to your minion. Okay? When I'm coloring with colored pencil, I'm thinking not only about the colors, but I'm also thinking about the direction that I'm coloring. Okay? My minions are round, so I'm going to color in a round direction so that they feel like they have form to them. They have a round head. Okay? So you can add value with those by adding pressure and by color mixing. Okay? With these drawings, I want to see that value created in your colored pencil. So kind of think about what part's going to be dark and what part's going to be light. Alright, these parodies will turn out awesome once you've added some color to them and really thought about practicing and adding value in.